Hello everyone, welcome to STTIUK YouTube channel. Today let's talk about education in the UK and how people from India or any other parts of the world they come to UK to study Master of Science, paying hefty fees per year. If you see the fees for the MS course, it is kind of more than double compared to the residential candidate like a UK citizen. And yeah, I mean, so suppose if a resident UK student paying about £15,000 per year, it would be about £30,000 per year for an Indian. I'm taking example of an Indian coming to UK to study Master of Science, and they study, and as soon as they finish their studies, it is not guaranteed that they will get a good job based on the same lines whatever they studied in the university. So there is a catch where people end up in some other job which is not related to their studies, like suppose working in a petrol bunk, working in maybe a restaurant or any other NHS or any other areas where which is not related to their Master of Science study. Or maybe if people did research studies, then that would be okay. Probably you would get a good job based on your PhD or research. That would not guaranteed, but I think people who are coming to study in the UK, I think they should have some mindset where they can venture into something based on their studies, not only ending up jobs doing manual jobs which is not related to whatever they studied in the university. So we discussed in our weekly meetings that there is a social problem like this, where people want to pay off their debt, the education loan or any finances they have received from the banks. So people end up in manual jobs at least to earn for their survival or to repay their money to the banks. So in this case, there is no such system where we can bring them to where like apprentice in some companies, companies related to their studies. So there is lack of opportunities for them to, and working for any other field may not be good for their future career. So all the jobs are kind of skill based in the UK. So we grasp this social problem as of not getting a proper job after doing master's degree in the UK, and we discussed in the weekend meetings of STTIUK Group. We came up with a solution to empower people, probably if they're doing some other job, how we can bring them to the mainstream and how we can engage them in some work or some training stuff if we can provide. So there are many experienced people in our group in engineering and other fields as well. So we planned some product development activities. If they have done automotive engineering master's degree or any other like autonomous cars, there are different disciplines where people study. And yeah, so we started doing even if some product development, suppose a mechanical engineer, so I wanted to help one mechanical engineer who did master's degree. So I wanted to help him to learn something about design and how to develop products and stuff. So it should not be limited to any like, even if it's automotive, we need to start somewhere to gain knowledge. So we thought about these household things where, so I had a requirement that I need to develop one double-decker cot uh, for my uh, kid's bedroom. So based on this requirement, I explained. So I was looking for, to develop a double decker cot. So in the less space, how can we develop? So we started developing, and uh, an engineer by name John, who came up with very good design initially to go up with just one session we had. And it seems that he is very creative guy. He did one very good design and shown it to me, that how we develop, what mechanism he considered to develop this double decker cart. And yeah, let us jump into the product development snapshot, and let's go from there. Let's watch. Hello.
Hello, hi Shivananda.
Hi. Hi, John. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, keeping good. Thank you.
Navi.
Cold is increasing day by day.
Sorry.
Cold is increasing now. I mean, it start of winter. Almost.
Yeah, it already started.
Yeah.
Let me share the screen.
Yeah.
Is it visible now?
Yeah. Your screen is visible now.
Yeah. So this is what I have designed. So few changes I've made, Shivananda. So instead of rack and pinion here, so I have made a helical gear and a lead screw arrangement. So this is more stable.
Okay.
So let me.
I mean,
show you.
with some kind of lever, you would be pushing it.
So at this end, so I have left a space of which is extruding outside. So this can be like used for, I mean, connecting a lever here.
Yeah.
This part. And inside here, an helical gear is placed. Vertical, I mean, parallel to this.
Yeah, I understand.
Rod. So, and another helical gear is placed perpendicular to that, which drives the lead screw here.
Okay.
So it has a slider again. When we rotate this, the slider actually moves. From like here to here. Maximum distance I've just calculated. So let's say the maximum distance is this. So I've also given a pinhole here.
Okay.
At this point, as well as on the slider. It is not necessary. The lead screw itself will hold this. And if we turn also, there is another mechanism which can hold turning back.
Okay.
I mean, wise. But still, safety side, I have made another hole or a pin here.
Okay.
Can either attach a chain or something, or I can also plan for a mechanism where we can just push in this pin, which is always attached, so that this pin goes into the slider.
Okay. Yeah.
Slider hole here. This one. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is one safety mechanism. And the mechanism, what you told, I could not do that. So I thought of like adding more. So I just did a slot mechanism here. The normal slot mechanism where this slider comes and locks into this position the moment we lift it. So in order to like, the moment someone is on the upper deck, it never goes down because this is locked here.
Oh, there is a slot. Okay.
Yeah. This is one mechanism.
So you need to lift it up to make it slide.
Yeah. So we just have to lift a little and then rotate. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. And the other one is the ladder thing, which can be folded like this.
Yeah, yeah, I can
Are you
hear
able
you.
to see?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I've just given us normal.
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
okay, yeah, yeah. So you can lift it up. I mean, why you have made a frame?
Yeah, this is actually a single frame which will be attached to this point on
Uh,
the lower deck.
yeah, but do we need a frame like that? Only the ladder would be okay. Somewhere it is
Yeah,
hinged.
yeah, I thought that this would give more stability. So
Uh-huh. Okay.
because in order to attach it here,
Mm-hmm.
let me show you. Yeah. So in order to attach it here, I made a slot here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this will actually move towards this side, towards left side.
Okay.
We just have to push it to the left side
Mm-hmm.
and lock it here. See, this is the distance. So
Okay.
once we lift it up, we just push it towards this block,
Mm-hmm.
and we can give a pin here too, a pin or a screw kind of a thing.
Yeah.
We just have to push that, so it gets locked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
So it
yeah,
is
yeah, I
on
mean,
both side.
yeah, yeah. No, this is good, but we need to reduce.
The weight is it?
I mean, not the weight. We need to reduce. We need to make it very simple mechanism. So you have made a frame like this. Instead of that, we should have had only the ladder, which is in the horizontal position. Whenever we lift it, ladder will come up and sit. So we can add ladders, two ladders, the other side and this side. So that would be kind of very rigid connections. But you have made a little complex with this making a frame and sliding the ladder to lock into position. So all that thing will consume cost and material. The process cost will be more to manufacture. So, I mean, simple ladder would have been suffice in this case.
But how would we connect? Like, let's say only this ladder. So how would we attach here? Like I have no idea. Like,
so if there is only ladder, the end of the ladder can be connected with. You suppose on the top bed you have some hooks, so that can attach to that can attach to the ladder. We can make some fixtures like that.
okay.
We need to reduce material, and also we need to make very simple structure. Only a simple ladder would have been okay. So you are saying you have made this frame, and after lifting up you need to slide it towards the locking position. That would add material cost of making those frame and the hinges. So it would make the cost go up.
Understood. But even if we put the ladder, we should actually make a hinge or a locking system there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
with the
what
simple...
I thought is like if we have this complete frame, so this will give us stability actually, and both the ends. Let's say like on this side, I put only one ladder on this side, and you're saying we have to put another ladder this side, right?
Yeah, yeah. In the opposite side.
Yeah, opposite side. But this slider, I mean, this lifting mechanism is towards this end.
Okay.
So this will anyway support the other end completely.
Okay.
So this is moving towards this side, right?
Okay.
So the reason I put ladder on this side is because this side has a little support compared to this end.
Other side. Okay.
This end. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can have the other ladder in the opposite side. We don't need a frame. Just one ladder. If you provide, probably that would be okay. So you have already provided one ladder the other side for the overhanging more towards this side from the mechanism. Yeah, this would be okay. But yeah, I mean, generally speaking, we need to have lesser material, and it has to be very simple mechanism to reduce cost. That is the intention. But anyway, we have this already mechanism support. Do we need this much robust support with making a frame with the ladder? Do you think so?
No need of this, frame actually. But what I thought is like, since the ladder is only on this end, so only at this point we have support, right? On, let's say, like this side.
Yeah, or else we can. We need space to ingress, right? To ingress also we need space. Even if you put the ladder in the middle of the bed, would that be okay? There would be a good space to move. That would be okay.
But for the lower deck person, it will be difficult to get in and get out, right?
It is. It may not be that much difficult, but there is a difficulty to ingress into the bed. So how can we make kind of a very simple, or can we have one rod the other end? One side ladder, one side one rod would be okay. Making a big frame would cost more. So suppose you have ladder one at one end and one supporting rod the other end, that would be okay, right?
But we have to like do it twice, right? So first ladder we have to lift this and fix the ladder once.
Okay.
Then we have to again lift the rod. Let's say this is a rod, only the blue color. While fixing it, we have to again move this. So while moving it, this might go down. So that is the problem. So when it is a single frame, so we can directly lift the old thing and just lock it.
But we have this lever mechanism in the bottom, right? When you rotate, it would easily go up, and with the pin you can stop it at certain position and lock the rod as well as the ladder in place, and you can bring it down to fit it in a position.
Lock the ladder too? I didn't understand.
When you rotate this lever, so as it go up, and you lock it at some position, then you fix the ladder as well as the rod the other end, and that would be okay. Let's see where we can reduce the material. We need to reduce material, and whenever you make even a screw or something, it will add to the cost, the process cost, manufacturing cost. So kind of a very competitive world where even a penny would kind of be to reduce a penny would be kind of a very good initiative in designing. We need to look at the raw material, the process cost, the maintaining standards, everything. It would add cost. Think about that. Just one ladder the other end, and we can push the ladder a bit away from the center of the bed, a little more. Now it is at around 25% of that longitudinal distance. We can push it further towards the mechanism.
Okay. This will actually stay towards the mechanism itself.
You are saying you can
come towards this side, right?
Okay, you can push it and this is good actually. What you have made a frame, but it is adding cost.
Got it. The thing I made the frame is like it will have a support at this point as well as this point. So it will have a balance at the top.
Yeah.
Or else if we just give a ladder support here at this point, So we don't have any support at this point, right?
Yeah. That's why I mentioned only one ladder at one end, a rod at
Yeah,
another end. That would be okay, and we can have the same thing the other side as well. Uh, yeah,
this side too, right?
yeah. Other side also we can have the same kind of stuff. Uh, hmm. So was it not possible to put the mechanism at the center? Yeah, it's not possible because we need to slide it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to slide. Hmm. Yeah, okay. I mean, we can put the other side ladder at the center. What do you think? I mean,
Ladder.
we can have this frame, what you have
Uh-huh.
designed, and the other side we put one more ladder in the center of the bed.
That can be done, but again, like the folding thing, it should be folded to the. I mean, it should parallel to the bed like this.
Yeah. First you lift the frame, then you lift the other side ladder.
Okay. But again, I don't, I mean, just a suggestion. Like instead of making two ladders, one side ladder is more than enough, right? So again, as you said, we can reduce the material here.
Yeah. That we can do, but sometimes how do they, the customer, how do they put the bed? We don't know. So which side is the wall? We don't know. So the bed will be placed near to the wall, right? Anywhere in the room.
Yeah.
So on which side the wall will be there, we don't know.
Understood, but we don't have anything like front or back, right?
Yeah.
This is front, this is back. There's not. I mean, nothing like that.
I mean,
this can be a front side, or even this can be a front side.
Yeah, the symmetry. If you maintain symmetry, so it will add to convenience. So however they can place it, there would be no issues, I think.
Okay, I'll try to add that.
Yeah, both sides. See, both sides. If you add ladder, that will be very good. So people don't have to think about how to place the bed, whether this side is the head or this side is the head. So they don't have to think about too much.
Got it. But again, this will consume a little more space. So right now, while closing this, let's see. Exactly, while closing this is a single bed now.
Yeah.
So everything is inside this.
Yeah.
So the space what I've made, everything inside this. So when we add one more thing from this end, sorry. One more thing from this end, what happens? We have to increase the size of this so that we can fold it above this thing. We can't fold it on the same line, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we can make the lower bed little more lower, so that the height would not increase too much. And you have made on the top of the bed, on the top of top bed, you have made rails.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those rails, is it foldable when it is in the lower position?
No, it is not foldable.
Okay.
I mean, we can make it foldable, but anyway, like when it is used as a single bed, this support is needed, right? Like in order to put the bed. So this is not that big. This is just what I made was like 12 centimeter height.
Yeah.
And normal bed itself is like 10 centimeter.
Yeah, when you the person who is sleeping on the top, they have to have some safety while in sleep, if they fall down. So we need to have one foldable thing which goes up. I mean, if we make that kind of thing, Even
Uh-huh.
we can unfold it when we can fold it when it is in the lower position. When we can unfold
Uh-huh.
it when it goes to the top.
Yeah, that can be added here itself, Shivananda,
Mm.
like in case. But do we need it on the both end? Like on
Mm.
this hinge itself,
Mm.
similar mechanism, we can add a thing which can be folded down like this.
Mm.
And when we attach this to here,
Mm.
at this point, we can lift it up and lock it here.
Okay, I mean, yeah. Think about that. How we can have another mechanism, but that has to be in the middle while the person is sleeping. Uh,
Yeah,
at least about 50% of the length of the cot, it has to cover.
yeah, got it.
I mean, so that will be very safe. People
Yeah,
will not fall down in any occasion.
yeah, that can be done, Shivananda.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, think about in this perspective where we can reduce the material and the manufacturing process cost.
Yeah, instead of mechanism, we can just increase the length of height of this itself, right?
But when it is in the lower
So,
position, it will be
uh,
too much height. I mean, even to sit on the bed, it will be inconvenience, right? When it is if it is fixed.
yeah, mhm,
Yeah,
that's true.
that is the only problem.
Okay, we have to attach on this rail itself then. I
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
this
I
frame
mean,
itself.
while we are making it very robust, we add lot of material. So I mean, uh, before modeling itself, we'll have to think about that. Otherwise, there will be a lot of iterations after receiving the feedback. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is good enough safety mechanism. I was thinking one more safety mechanism, maybe that is kind of advanced. When things are connected to each other,
Uh,
uh, it will make an sound or something, beep sound. So that it is safe to go ahead to the top bed. Uh, so
okay.
something like that. So when things are connected, when the ladder goes up and connected to the top bed, so and also this pin at the lower end you put for the mechanism to stop it. So
Yeah.
we can connect them uh, to some system where if all the connections are in place for the safety, you will get a beep sound so that your bed is safe to to go to the top of the bed. So we can have that. So if some mischievous thing,
Mhm.
if someone want to remove a pin or something, so when the
Mhm.
pin is removed from the safety loop, so it will start beeping.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. That's a
So
good idea.
yeah. So if one safety out of suppose we have four safety system in place
Mhm.
and they are all in loop, when they are connected to each other, it will make a sound, beep beep sound three times, and it is safe to ride on. When if one thing is removed from the safety net, if safety loop, so it will
Mhm.
start beeping.
Yeah.
So someone sleeping under the bed, I mean the lower bed, they will be alarmed.
Yeah.
So that thing we can have. So I mean it's kind of a foolproof system we can make.
Okay.
There would be no drawbacks in terms of safety. I think this will be kind of additional safety feature.
I'll check about that. I don't know like what exactly it is, like what sensors or what we use for
Sensor,
that.
I mean, sensors we can have. I too don't know. I don't have any idea, but I had this thought.
Mm-hmm.
When you connect your what is that, earphones, Bluetooth earphones,
Yeah.
one is put, then another is put, then you get beep sound, that both are
Yeah.
connected to your ear.
That's right.
You
Yeah.
get it right. The same kind of stuff we can have it here. Maybe electrical system or just small battery operated Wi-Fi kind of stuff. I mean, this is kind of a very sci-fi kind of stuff what I'm saying about, but I don't think it is a very um, uh, difficult task given the advanced technology we have already, like the IoT stuff.
Yeah.
We have the bulbs. I have a bulb at home which we can control through app.
Yeah.
That's IoT bulb. We can have different colors of the bulb, and we can make white light, different colors of light. We can control through the app.
Yeah.
So there are like the plugs also IoT based. So if the plugs are based on, you can, if the plug is connected to the Wi-Fi, now the bulb is connected to the Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
That we can control with sitting anywhere in the world. You can control your bulb at home. The same thing, something like plugs. So if you want to switch off something,
Mm-hmm.
sitting anywhere in the world, you can switch off the power connection to the plug. So this is all happening around us. I mean, this is all IoT based. Even if we have the same kind of mechanism in our cart, where these small systems are connected to the Wi-Fi, when they are connected to each other, I mean, we can get this idea. I mean, this idea brainstormed in our community, and we will come up with something with electronics people. They can help us how we
Mm-hmm.
can connect together. So with the IoT stuff, which is connected to the home Wi-Fi, we can have this kind of system. Uh, yeah, thinking probably it would work when all in place. Uh, hmm. I mean, this is kind of a very advanced thing for a cart, as a for a safety thing, but it is maybe a very good feature to add in future. I mean,
That's right.
see,
And
whatever we are brainstorming now,
mm-hmm.
uh, all these things can be utilized in one or the other way in other systems. If we develop further any different products or something, so whatever we have worked on probably will come to our aid uh, to adopt in some other system. I mean, this will not going to waste anyway. These all can be in our bucket list. We can take it whenever we want it. Hmm.
And one more thing, Shananda, like, do you know like how to do simulations and all? I'm actually like looking into YouTube videos. I
Mhm.
have no idea about how to do simulations on SolidWorks.
Yeah.
Learning that, LinkedIn and YouTube. So, do you have an idea about that? Like,
You mean CAE simulation?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
in SolidWorks.
In SolidWorks, I don't know, but I know Hypermesh, Nastran,
Uh,
and Abacus, ANSYS. There are, but let me know what you need. I mean, we can sit together and discuss.
yeah, for the same thing,
Okay.
for just to understand, for the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
model.
Yeah, this is a static system, right? So you fix something and leave it. So if it is dynamic, we can think of vibrations or something like
Mm,
that. But it's very simple attachment stuff, and we are not loading beyond 100 kg.
yeah,
I mean, we can have very good factor of safety, and it would work. We have this mechanism support as well, and this ladder support.
mm,
That is more than sufficient. But we can do stress analysis on the brackets.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, that we can do. And that is kind of you might be knowing in SolidWorks. You apply uniform load on the
mm,
top bed. Uh, I mean, kind of a pressure or something, pressure or force we can apply on the top bed, and we can extract one by stresses
Okay.
in the brackets or in the ladder which you are supporting, and also in the mechanism which you are working through. Yeah, that can be done. In the later part, we can do the finite element model and check this one by stresses and the failures. We can identify if it is going beyond the yield point. We can identify if it is failing, plastic failure or something.
Yeah, I just wanted to understand like when it is loaded and like as it told like children start jumping on the bed.
The impact loads.
Yeah. Yeah. So what happens on the slider and the lead screw? Very thin. I mean, the screw patterns are there, so there will be a lot of pressure on that. As well as on the helical gear surface, there would be a lot of pressure. So I wanted to check like how it will affect.
Yes. I mean,
for long term,
with very good factor of safety, we can design. So that was a double-decker cart, which John designed. I used to help him with the design, what to consider, what not to consider, and there are key points where we need to reduce cost, material, and it has to be simple design. And we discussed about what are the safety features which we need to embed into the design. So safety is the paramount thing we need to consider. Otherwise, most of the things. So it is for our livelihood what we design. So it has to be having all the safety features. So as you've seen, we considered the safety feature for this double-decker cart and how we can. So the mechanism, when you look at it, probably it may not be on the safer side. It may not look good, but I think we can cover it. So it has cross members like this. Probably those cross members are not good for people. If something happens, then it crashes down. Someone's face stuck in there, or something like that. Probably that would be good. So we considered many safety features. So there is no room for any incidences to happen like that. But there are methods where we can cover that mechanism so that people will not get hurt, even in case of any mishaps or something. So the factor of safety should be more, in these systems. But at the same time, we need to consider the mass of the design, which has to be minimal, and it has to be a kind of simple mechanism to reduce cost, to market the product. Yeah. So this is not paid. So this is all from the STTIUK Group. It is free of cost. We are doing this training from experienced people like myself and some other people. They are helping people who have finished their studies. They want to get into their stream of study and gain some knowledge. So you can contact us if you would like to get some knowledge about those product development or any other field. If you would like to develop your skills, we are open. You can, after you're finishing your MS or any other studies, you can contact us and we will work together to improve your knowledge and to start with, to gain some experience. So as I mentioned, there are not many internship opportunities in companies. So in those cases, our group is helping students, people who have finished their education. Yeah, you can feel free to contact us. So we will take you to the right person in our group, and they can train you as well. Yeah. So this video is made to showcase whatever we are doing in the STTIUK Group. to help other people. So we are addressing some, this is one of the social problem we identified and we started addressing. And also, uh, as you know, the STTIUK Group is a non-profit group, and yeah, it is kind of open source. Now we have seen the design. People can design this. Um, yeah, so it will be the property of the STTIUK Group for sure. And if someone want to develop further on this, probably it would be helpful. Yeah, and this is how we started helping people. So feel free. You can also contact us, and we can together develop products. There are many softwares available in the market, which are student versions. You can use the student version for about a year. People give you student versions or any educational purposes. You can have it for about a year. They're all cloud based. Yeah, there are many, and let us improve our knowledge. Let's work together. And this is all for this video. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this. And you can find the WhatsApp channel link to join our WhatsApp group in the description below. I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye.